I've mentioned this before, but there is no better show to have a Halloween marathon than this show because they wear the mask, right? They wear the mask. It's just and the whole aesthetic, the whole principle behind the ninja on this show is deception. I'm not going to beat you with my fists. I'm going to beat you with my mind. Now that may be the use of magic that that comes from the mind, comes from all the hours and years of training, or it could be I'm going to say this to make you think this when I'm actually doing this, or I'm going to do this to make you think I'm doing this when I'm actually doing that. Like you think I'm attacking, but I'm really backing you up towards a hole where my shadow can come out and get you. Like it's all deception, man. They're trying to demoralize you. They're trying to talk you into quitting. They're trying to talk you into thinking we're trying to do this and we're trying to do that. Like it's all mental, man. I've never seen a show where all the combat is mental. All of it. Even hitting you in the face is mental. You know, and a big part of this mental games and mental gymnastics they do is deception. And what's more deceptive than a mask, right? Even though you may not know who's behind the mask, but you know something's behind the mask. So even on the face of it, a mask is deceiving you. And Halloween's about a lot of things, but a lot of Halloween's about deception. All right, let's go and get into it. I'm really curious to see what she's going to decide to do here. This is episode 92. 3, 2, 1. It's all about this damn necklace. Like they're intentionally making it shorter. Like, did they change the aspect ratio with this episode? I think they might have. That's a problem because now you won't. Not really supposed to see the reference footage. You're really just supposed to see the captions. Because you're supposed to be running your copy with mine. Okay, that was just a aesthetic. It was an artistic choice. Gotcha. I thought they might have changed the aspect ratio, right? But somebody was complaining about with the previous episode. But the only reason the footage is up there is so you can see the captions, so you can sync your copy to that. Now, if you've got it memorized and you can just follow along with what the captions are saying, what little footage you see, that's fine. But the intention is for you to just see the captions, so you can, like for instance, it's cutting off the top of the caption there. There's nothing I can do about that because I don't want to cut my head off. But really, if you're running your own copy, it doesn't matter. You hear what's happening, right? You don't need to see it up there. That's just so you can sync it, right? her whole I think her blood phobia was actually because of the people she lost. I don't think she always had that. So it's more about it's actually more about her trauma than it is anything else. Your brother and my uncle. So this is your niece-in-law. Is that what we're saying? Shinzozi or whatever her name is the niece-in-law of Tsunade. Tsunade. Tsunami Tsunade. Yeah. Is the niece-in-law of Tsunade. Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. Two human sacrifices. I forgot about that part of it. Well, we know who's on. If she does do this, we know who's on her mind for that, don't we? Jesus, that's even darker than I remembered. She really gonna murk these dudes, man? I don't think so. I don't think she's gonna make that choice. She's a gambler, though. You know what gamblers do? They keep all their options open as long as humanly possible, which is why she's not gonna shit or get off the pot until the deadline comes, and she absolutely has to do that. What is it gonna be? These dudes just sitting around for a week waiting for her to make up her mind. Yeah, I know, Stanley. I was there. So you are going to keep your word. I suspected he might. That was a genuine offer, right? And how are you going to pull that off? Does he have a magic for that? Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Were you hitting that at some point? How do you think you know her so well? Still trying to figure out gray hair guy. What is his play? Because he doesn't feel like a second banana minion to me. He feels like a player, right? Like, he is destroying all these trees, man. Asshole. So I think he's playing his own game, which is only going to coincide with Orochimaru for so long, right? That's my take on it anyway. He just can't do it. He can't execute it, but he can see it. Right. That's a damn problem. I love their hand motions, man. I've said this before. There's a lot of visual aesthetics on this show I really really enjoy. My favorite thing is how they flip around. They move really fast. They just disappear and jump out of the way or whatever. I like that a lot. And you're filling his head with doubt. That's not nice either. Yeah. Man, he'd be wasting a lot of money here. Dumbass. We decided that the age group, the demographic this was intended for was what, 11 to 15, somewhere around there. Them throwing in a whorehouse is pretty bold, given that that's our demographic. Feels like that's something for the adults, you know. Most people think, oh, he's just having fun. He's dancing, maybe, drinking, like the 11, 12 year olds. He's just dancing with them, you know. We know better. Man, whore. That's what I'm saying. It was oddly specific. He ain't worn his PJs in a week. No, wait, that's his hat, right? That's what it is. The animal is his hat that his sleeping cap, right? Yeah, no shit. He been out there, ain't been eating, ain't been sleeping, laying face down in the dirt. She knew what she was doing. I haven't been keeping track. If they've been doing justice to the moon, like the various cycles of the moon. Like, in other words, it's been a week, so it's a week further into the full moon. Or new moon, or whatever they call it. Like, you give a shit. I think she actually does. The minion's definitely conflicted. And of course, that shows he's not in the room, so these two can have their private conversation. I like how that all lines up. Apparently, she does. You're not drinking as hard as you usually do. Look at like this. He's so manipulative, man. I didn't see it for so long. He plays the buffoon. In Game of Thrones, they call that a mummer's farce. He plays a mummer's farce very well. Get us crunk. Yeah. Why you be eating radishes? She's about. Oh yeah, look at her. Uh huh. Here, have some more. There you go. Bottoms up. That don't look like radishes. See, he plays a buffoon. Like, I think he knew what she did. He's just playing with her. Bring it to his lips. Almost. Almost gonna do it. What? Isn't maybe? No, I don't think he's playing her. He spit that shit out. Yeah, that's not good. I win. You're an ass. Yeah. F him. Yeah, you're gonna be the next person I drug. All three of you will be knocked out. I'm still thinking. Show me what you got. Show me what you really, really got. Yeah. The pig is on the bed. I just noticed. Get that nasty ass pig off my bed. I know there's more than that happening right now, but it's hard to focus. Oh shit. Damn, you just shoulder checked her really hard. Or killed her. Yeah, like I said, all three of them knocked out. The only one not knocked out is a pig, because the pig knows his place. The pig knows he better not object. What'd you do? Rabbit punch? Yeah. You closed last night. You noticed he was there. Guess he's like, he'll probably wake up and leave, right? Assuming he's not dead. Can't believe he fell for that. I thought he noticed. He's dead. Yep. Everybody's sleeping through today. Very interesting. It's one thing I like about a show rather than like a book. The book, you're in the characters' heads. You know what they're thinking. Here, we don't know what they're thinking. You'd feel better if everybody's dead. How long is he going to be the loyal second banana? I know that's what his game is, but there's more. Kabuto. Maybe I can remember his damn name. Not gonna happen. Kabuto. But see, he could after your hands have been damaged, right? Your arms are useless. He could, and he didn't. So he's playing a deeper game here. Woke up early. Excellent. I don't know. I don't have a calendar. How would he know? He just woke up too. Neither one of you knows what day it is. That fox be healing him, man. Yep. Rotten old woman. That's right. Yeah, ish. I like your spirit, kid. Yeah. She broke my kidney. That's right, he's coming for that ass. Oh, shit. He's a little pissed. I thought it was Kabuto. Well, we all know what's happening now, though. She made her choice. I'm a little surprised, I must admit. I didn't think she would. Yeah, apparently not. He was trying to kill her. Don't sink to his level, dude. Just don't. You should have known better. I thought you did. I'm always thinking you're better than you are. Incompetent. That's why you don't be handling those whorehouses every single night, dude. Here we are. She's waiting. Now, see, okay. You got to give me one person up front. Bring one zombie back up front. Then I'll fix your arms. But you can't do that because you can't do it without your arms, right? So I have to fix your arms first before I get any payment. That's a hairy situation to be in, man. I wouldn't trust it. Yeah. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. What, you scared? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, you ain't trying to get that smoke either. I feel like he's going to be the final boss, right? I just got a feeling. He already has an idea, I'm sure. Yeah, he's pretty much connected most of the dots. Confess. Nobody ever got ahead in life by believing in the goodwill of other people. Maybe once. Yeah, before my liver falls out of my ass. She's here. If the answer is no, she wouldn't be here. Unless she wants to kill him. Really, the pig is flying. Pretty much. Yeah, no shit, genius. Grief has an inclination to do that to you. I'm a different person than before Dad died. That's what grief does, man. Maybe she met him here to kill him. That's the only other reason she would show up. Nice. That's the trade. Keep your hands off the village, but what about my feet? I didn't promise to keep my feet off the village. She's given up her people. That's pretty awesome. She took the third option. I wasn't expecting the third option. This little mini arc, whatever we want to call it, has been absolutely fascinating. What an interesting character. They say grief makes you more interesting. I don't know that that's a price that anybody wants to pay, but I think it does. All right, let's use these leaves to literally symbolize what I'm talking about here. I wonder if it's something she can do right away before they can even get here. We're gonna heal this son of a bitch, aren't we? We got to shake on it. Oh, my arms! You haven't fixed them yet. Upside down? Really? That's a choice. He's pretty powerful. I don't think there's anybody left in the Elite Village that can stop him, so that makes sense. The stakes are pretty high. Yep. I won't destroy the Leaf Village. Kabuto will. Alright, now here's what you gotta do. You gotta shove your hands up your ass. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Look at his weak ass arms. While I squeeze those fingers. Oh, sorry, am I gripping too tight? Fragile bitch. That's not good. Very interesting. She took the third option. That's right. Kick her ass. I really thought. Oh, he stopped it. No shit. Really? No, that's. I predicted this, but I didn't predict it right now. I predicted it later. No shit. What is the meaning of this? Yep, while you're still weak. It makes sense. If you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it. But he hasn't been doing it, right? Interesting. Okay, so let's chase this down here. So I think what's going on here is he liked him in his weakened state, and he could manipulate him and use him, and of course Orochimaru depended on him. So maybe he could give him knowledge, and here's these. This was where the secret cache of magic and weapons is, and here's some contacts where you can get this, and here's where I've got some money stored. You can use him, all under the guise of I'm trying to help you repair yourself, right? Heal yourself. But if he heals himself, that's useless at that point. You can't use him in that way anymore. So he's useful to you as long as he's damaged. Now that that's come to an end, you have to expose yourself to your plan all along. It's like you're just using. I can't believe that. Like, I knew, I knew in my heart, Kabuto was no second banana. He feels like in-game material. He feels like the kind of person. He's just been there the whole time. He's shifted roles, and he dances in and out of the scenery, right? Like, he's had way more screen time than Orochimaru. And so he felt like final boss material. Where Orochimaru is a mustache twirling villain, this guy is more like Emperor Palpatine, right? And so that's Emperor Palpatine is always going to be the final boss. Orochimaru, Darth Vader, the dragon, is always going to be the second to final boss, right? So that's just what's going through my mind. But this felt too soon. This felt like something that was going to happen in episode 112. Like we were going up to 135, right? Like this, it felt like this betrayal would happen around 112. Not here. Like, this is 20 episodes sooner than I thought was going to happen. I thought he would go ahead and heal him, let him create some havoc and do some damage, and maybe die in battle, or maybe, almost die in battle, and Kabuto gives the finishing touches, finish him off. And now here he is, the final boss, right? This is awfully early. So now I'm wondering if Orochimaru is the final boss, and Kabuto is the second to last boss, because the betrayal happening so early feels like this is something Orochimaru is going to have to overcome before he can try to enact his final plan. Yeah, this actually the outcome didn't surprise me. The timing shocked me. So I was not expecting that at all. Even into the fact that when the knife comes, of course you think it's Giari or it's Privy Sage, whatever his name is. You totally think it's him or Naruto or something, right? So then the reveal that it's Kabuto. Wow. Good stuff. This show really does do the twist very well.